Good morning, student. Ninth standard, social science, geography, unit 6, man and environment, new lesson. What is environment? Environment means anything that surrounds us. It can be living, it means biotic, or non-living, abiotic things. It include physical, chemical, and other natural forces. Human environment is the interaction between human being and the environment. It is the relationship of people with the natural and physical environment around them. Environment include physical, biological, cultural, social, economic factor of the area, that is human environment. Early man developed entirely an nature for food, clothing, and shelter. Man has enjoyed a dominant position over the other living organism around him because his erect position, hand, and intelligence. From the Paleolithic period to the Neolithic period, man has invented and developed the wheel, fire, tool, and pattern of agriculture and a housing to his comfort, that is settlement to his comfort, which lead him to improve the standard of living, making himself technologically advanced, and also he make new environment what he like. Learning objectives: to know the component of environment, to understand the various feature of human environment, to know various settlement pattern, to know the different economic activities of man, to understand the environmental effect of human behavior. Introduction. Environment is a set of relationship between man and nature. Already I told you, environment nothing but the environment means anything that surrounds us. Man has survived through the ages dwelling within a surrounding called the environment. This word environment is derived from the French word environ, meaning encircled or surrounded. Environment include both living and a non-living component. Classification of environment. Environment is generally classified into three categories. One is natural environment, human environment, and a man-made environment. See one by one. A natural environment. Earlier we have learned about the natural component of environment, that is air, water, climate, like that, such as lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. In this chapter, we will study about the human and man-made component in the detailed manner. Human environment. Human environment is defined as the interaction between man as an individual with his family, occupation, and society, and also various economic activities and political education activities. Man-made environment. Man-made environment has been created by man himself for the purpose of fulfilling his need and to make his life more convenient and easy. That is, building, transport, park, industry, monument, etc. Population. Can you imagine a world without human being? Is it not possible? Human beings are important to develop the economy and the society. The Latin word populus means people. Population is the total number of people living together in a particular place at the given point of time. Growth of population. It is easy to add but difficult to maintain. Population is a dynamic phenomena where the number, distribution, and composition are constantly change. As a result, human population grows slowly. About the time of industrial revolution, it began to increase rapidly. Natural increase of population is the difference between the both birth rate and death rate. In fact, population is always increased, but only in very rare case it may decrease through natural phenomena or man-made disasters such as famine, landslide, earthquakes, tsunami, epidemics, extreme weather condition, and a war. Population change refer to an increase or decrease the population of an area influenced by number of birth, death, and migration. That is, move one place to another place. Population growth refer to an increase in the number of people who reside in a particular area during the particular period. Uh, the word the block death is estimated, or what is black death means, the death occur by outbreak of epidemic. In Europe, the black death is estimated to have killed 30 to 60% of Europeans total population during the 14th century. The dominant explanation for black death is attributed to outbreak of plague. Plague is one of the epidemic. Distribution of population. Population distribution refers to the way in which people are spread out across the Earth's surface. The world population is not uniformly distributed owing the following factor: physical factor, historical factor, economic factor. Physical factor include temperature, rainfall, soil, relief, water, natural vegetation, distribution of mineral, and availability of energy sources. We call physical factors. Historical factor, the region with the historical importance, the river valley civilization like that, war and constant invention fall under historical factors responsible for population distribution. Economic factor, educational institutions, employment opportunities, manufacturing industries, luxurious amenities, trade and commerce, and other facilities encourage a dense population in the area. We may calculate the population growth through census. The census is taken every 10 years. In India, the first census was carried out in the year 1872. Censuses have been conducted regularly every 10 years since 1881 in India. In Indian census is the most comprehensive source of population growth, social and economic data. Density of population. Density of population refers to the number of people living per square kilometer, that is 1 square kilometer. An area is should to be sparsely populated when it's a large area with a less number of people. Similarly, smaller the area with a large number of people, it is said to be densely populated. The world population density is divided into three main groups. Area of high density above 500 people per square kilometer. The world countries like East Asia, South Asia, Northwest Europe, Eastern North America. The area of moderately density, 10 to 50 people per square kilometer. The subtropical region like Angola, Congo, Nigeria, Zambia in Africa. Area low density, less than 10 people per square kilometer, Central Africa, Western Australia, Northern Russia, Canada, etc. The World Population Day is observed 11th July every year. It seeks to raise awareness of global population issues. World density population areas where it is. See the map. Human settlement. A settlement can be described as a temporary or permanent unit area where people live, work, and lead organized life. It may be a city, town, village, or other agglomeration of buildings. During the early days, man preferred tree branches, cave, pits, or even rock cut as his shelter. As the day passed, a man slowly learned the art of domesticating animal and cultivating food crop. The evolution of farming took place along the four major river basins, that is Nile, Indus, Havanko, and Euphrates and Tigris. A man built huts and mud houses. Slowly, settlement came into existence. Classification of settlement: urban settlement and rural settlement. On the basis of occupation, the settlement may be classified rural and urban settlement. First, we see rural settlement. Any settlement where most of the people are engaged in primary activity like agriculture, forestry, mining, and fishery is known as rural settlement. The most important and unique feature of the rural settlement is the vast open space with a green, pollution free environment. Pattern of rural settlement. Pattern of rural settlement we divide a rectangular pattern, linear pattern, circular or semicircular pattern, star-like pattern, and a triangular pattern, T-shaped, Y-shaped, cross-shaped, or cruciform settlement, and a nebular pattern. A rectangular pattern means the rectangular pattern of settlement are found in plain, valley, or plain or valleys. The roads are rectangular and cut each other at a right angle. Linear pattern. In a linear pattern, the houses are located along the road, railway line, along the edge of the river valley, or along the levers. Circular semicircular pattern. The pattern of settlement that is found around the lake, pond, and sea coast. Star-like pattern where the several metalled or unmetalled road converge. Star-shaped settlement developed. Triangle pattern. Triangle pattern of rural settlement gently developed at the along the river side. T-shaped, Y-shaped, cross-shaped or cuneiform settlement. T-shaped settlement developed at the tri-junction of the road, that is T, while Y-shaped settlement emerges as a place where two roads converge in the third one. Cruciform settlement developed the crossroad which extend all four directions. Nebular pattern. The arrangement of the road is almost circular, which aimed at the central location or nucleus of the settlement around the house of the main landlord or village around the mosque, temple, or church. Classification of urban settlement. Urban is a term related to the city and a town where the people are primarily engaged in the non-agricultural activities such as secondary, tertiary, quaternary activities. The factor responsible for urbanization are the better employment opportunities, sustainable condition for business, education, transport, etc. Classification of urban settlement: town, city, metropolitan city, mega city, and etc. Economic activities. Economic activities are those effort or action that involve production, distribution, and consumption of commodity and service at all level within a region. A type of economic activities: primary activity, secondary activity, tertiary activity, quaternary activity, and quaternary activities. Primary activities: the people were engaged in the agriculture activities of food gathering, hunting, lumbering, fishing, cattle rearing, mining, and agriculture. Secondary activity: the people engaged in the industrial activities, iron and steel industries, automobile manufacturing, etc. Tertiary activities, tertiary activities, the people involved produced goods but support the process of production are called tertiary activities. Transport, communication, banking, storage, and trade. Culinary activities, the activities related to research and development as well as knowledge are called culinary activities. Service like consultation and education and banking. Culinary activities, the activity that focus on the creation of rearrangement and the interruption of new and existing idea are called culinary activities. Environmental issues. Environment is a basic life support system that provide air, water, food, and land to all living organisms. But human beings degrade the environment through the rapid industrialization. Some of the environmental issues that we are going to learn: deforestation, deforestation, pollution such as air, water, noise, etc., urbanization, fracking, waste disposal. Deforestation. Deforestation is the cutting down trees permanently by the people to clear forests in order to make the land available for other uses. Deforestation result in many effects like flood and drought, loss of soil fertility, air pollution, extinction of species, global warming, and spread of desert, depletion of water resource, melting of ice cap and glacier, rise in sea level, and depletion of ozone layer. Conservation of forest. Conservation of forest can be done through the regulation of cutting tree, a control over forest fire, and proper use of forest product, and through the regular monitoring and controlling the movement of the people, forest fire can be prevented. And also, we depend the forest for our survival from this air we breathe to the wood we use. Beside providing habitat for animal and livelihood for human, forest products are one of the most essential thing of our day-to-day life. Therefore, we must use forest product properly. Sustainable development. In 1987, the Woodland Commission cited the identification of sustainability. A sustainable development is the development that meet the need of the present without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. For sustainable development to be achieved, it is crucial to harmonize three core elements, that is economic growth, social aspect, and environmental protection. Social sustainability, economic sustainability, environment sustainability. Social sustainability means the ability of social systems such as country, familiar, or organization to function at a defined level of social well-being and harmony is called social sustainability. The problem like war, endemic poverty, widespread injustice, and a low education rate are a symptom of a system in socially unsustainable. Economic sustainability, the people and earth consume far more than what is their fair share. Overexploitation. The economic sustainability is successfully implemented through the strong public distribution system. Economic sustainability ensures that our economic growth maintain a healthy balance with our ecosystem. Environmental sustainability. Environment sustainability is the ability of the environment to support defined level of environment quality and a natural resource extraction rate forever to mankind. That is unnecessary disturbance to the environment should be avoided whenever possible. Why sustainability is important? The excessive usage of natural and man-made resource deployed is availability for the future generation. Hence, conservation and awareness are the two important terms that can bring sustainability to our living. When we use the word sustainability to mean maintain, it means to maintain forever. This is because our action have a lasting effect on the environment and we should protect it for our future generation. Okay, student, please follow the assignment given in the PDF.